apologize for being a little bit late. I just had some other stuff going on, some personal issues that I was just dealing with on my way just before stream. So yeah, just starting off a little bit late today, but I don't think that's too much of an issue. I don't think we'll be struggling to get into raids. Mega Gyarados, of course, there goes my phone. Shouldn't be too difficult to beat, so we should be able to get through a nice amount of raids, and I'm guessing that most people would probably have Mega Gyarados and stuff like that at this point, so probably not going to be... I don't know, we'll see how popular today is going to be. But yeah, just apologise guys for starting, 15 minutes late. It's not too bad, could have been worse. I was contemplating on not actually coming down and streaming at all, sort of thing. Hey Charlie, how you doing, man? Welcome in. Tired? Yeah, it's a bit like that. Oh, hang on, I need to put my phone on to do not disturb. That's the way. Can't forget to do that. That's a little bit important. Sadly, you only got 6 shinies yesterday. A lot of them... shinies ran away from you? The com day yesterday was a little bit balked. Like, they lowered the shiny rates dramatically, sort of thing. So it was probably closer to like a 1 in 50 than a 1 in 25, which isn't very nice of Niantic. There's no air coming through there. Let's go. Got air blowing in my phone. That'll keep it cool. But yeah, the shiny odds were definitely lower than what they usually are during a com day, so yeah. Ah, okay, you're on a highway, yes. Driving, you are going to get that sort of thing. If you're above the speed cap, things will tend to run from you. Alright, well, we'll just wait until we get people coming in, and we'll start taking names down for people that want to jump into the raids. See how we go, because I know that there was because I didn't start on time, there's probably a few people like Tef and that might be confused and thinking that I'm not streaming, so she won't be looking for the stream right now, so hopefully she'll get a notification. Sadly, you can't do any raids. Oh, good. We'll see how we go with raids for today. As long as we can get a few in. I haven't actually bought the ticket for today's event, so we will gauge. We'll see how popular the raids are and whether or not I need to actually buy the ticket. You got the new shiny whale out of research. Hey, nice. Well done. Oh, hopefully we'll get people popping in shortly. Your mum is jealous. Oh. I know how you feel about being tired. I am somewhat tired myself. Hey Ebony, how you doing? Okay. Doing okay. Not going to go into too much detail about stuff right now, just because I don't think we need to. but doing okay. Could be doing better. But we're soldiering on, and we will hopefully figure stuff out as we go. So yeah, if you want to get into raids, guys, oh guys, as soon as I start streaming, I start yawning. I haven't yawned like all day, and then it's... Don't forget my tissues. I'm not going to need them. I'm sitting in the car today to host raids. So, I mean, I've got them, and because I'm yawning, there's a possibility that I might need to blow my nose, but I won't be walking around in. It's actually turned into a relatively nice day. It was freezing this morning and a bit rainy. But yeah, the sun's out now, which is not ideal given that I'm hosting raids and sitting in the car and my phone's going to get baked. You had KFC today. I had KFC yesterday. Yeah, no biggies. It was pretty good. Could have been better. You know, it wasn't like fresh KFC. So the chips weren't like fresh chips, because it's always good when you go on KFC and like the chips have just been cooked, so you get like nice fresh chips. That wasn't the case though last night, so it was alright. Yours was terrible. Yeah, KFC can be very hit and miss. But I suppose that's what it's like with all fast food. If it's fresh, it's good. If it's not so fresh, it's okay. So, yeah, if you want to jump into raids, guys, send me a friend request if you need to. My code is tagged in the chat. If you're already on my friends list, just let me know and I'll chuck you on the list. Given that this is a mega, oh god, stop yawning. Wow. Probably only going to need like three or four people at max to get through them. So we should be pretty good as long as we can get a few people. Like I said, god damn it. I said I wasn't going to need tissues, but the yawns. Yawning always makes my face leak. Come, guys, we need people to jump into the raids. I came to... one, to sort of get my mind off of things, but two, also just because, yeah, well, mainly just to get my mind off of things for the... Because I could have stayed home and dealt with the other stuff that is going... As I said, that's why I'm a little bit late. Ebony, does that mean you're jumping into raids? Sorry. Remember eggs. Also, hey, James, welcome in. Oh. Oops. Alright, that'll do for now. We'll just see how we go with raids. Yeah, but only one today. Okay. Alright, we have one person that is keen to jump into... This rate we might have to wait until the next ones pop up. So yeah, like I said, guys, if you're keen for raids, let me know your in-game name if you're on my friends list. If you're not, send me a friend request. Turn the music up so we can actually hear it. its case. Hey chum, how you doing? You got a Switch too? Nice, man. Prepare to be a Nintendo servant now. They own you. Can't use your own console without having to pay them dramatic amounts of money. You're gonna save the others for Palkia? All good. Scarlet runs so much better. Should be recycling. Alright, so we have one person so far that's... Like I said, guys, if you need to send me a friend request, my code is in the chat. If you're already on my friends list, just let me know. I will check you on the list. Yeah, see, I had a feeling that today's raid day was going to... Because Mega Gyarados isn't new, and we are getting another raid day next weekend, I think it is, for Mega Sharpedo. So, I mean, the Mega raid days don't really attract much interest. We had the same thing with Absol. And, what do we do? We had them in the raid days. So we're expecting today to be quiet-ish. So we'll see how we go for the first bit. If I need to wrap it up early, I will. Sort of thing. But yeah, I was hoping to come down here so I could refocus my brain a bit. Yeah, Benny, I've got you on the list. So anybody else that wants to jump in, like I said, let me know. Hopefully we'll get into raids soon. Because as long as we're sitting here not actually doing raids, people aren't really interested in jumping into raids. It's sort of like a catch-22. Unless people actually see you doing raids, they don't want to jump into raids. So we'll get our second lot popping up in just a moment. Mega Metagross would be popular. Of course it would be, because it's a new Mega. Like, this would have been popular if it had just been released, but we've had Mega Gyarados for a while now. And also, like I said, I think just because I didn't start the stream at the start of the day, I think there's a few of our regulars that probably thinking that I'm not streaming. So hopefully Taff and that will pop in shortly and they'll the sun guys are just staying. See, now I'm wishing that they swapped them around. I wish Com Day was today and Raid Day was yesterday. Just weather-wise, walking around in the weather that we've got now would have been a lot nicer than walking around in yesterday's weather. so cold yesterday. We did end up with, what, 21 shiny burbs from yesterday, so we did pretty well given how bad the shiny rates actually were. Six, sadly. Yeah, the shiny odds, like I said, they were just nerfed for yesterday's com day, so a lot of people were struggling to get numbers. I think that might be another reason why we're so quiet so far. It's because a lot of people probably finished up from their com day. People in the States and stuff like that. So they're probably not really feeling like we're on a raid day today. So hopefully we'll get into a raid shortly. Did I say next season's raid list? No, I haven't looked at anything for the next season yet. When I got home last night, I was chatting with Eilish for a lot of the night and doing my evolutions for my stuff, my rookies. And that's so I didn't really like jump online or look at anything for next season. Level 8 is coming in, yes. Yeah, honestly, I'm not too phased about the level 80 stuff. It's like, yeah, cool. I'm not even at level 50 yet, so we're done. Yeah, I know you guys will be done in the States, but just the fact that people had been doing their raid days today, their com days rather, they're not going to be as active tonight, I don't think, because they just spent the day walking around doing com day. That's why it's silly doing double events on weekends, sort of thing. And also just being Gyarados. I knew that I probably could have stayed home today and not worried about doing raid day, just because it is Gyarados. But we'll see how we go. Especially with the other stuff that sort of popped up just beforehand. I was just like, I don't want to have to go and do raid day. I'd much rather deal with this stuff. This stuff seems like so much more important in my life, sort of thing, than having to deal with raids right now, but this is a good distraction. So yeah, anyway guys, if you would like to get into a raid, send me a friend request if you need to. My code is tagged in the chat. If you're on my friends list, let me know and I will chuck you on the list. So far we have Ebony. So as soon as we get another one or two, we should be good to go. I could probably use some. So she's probably waiting to jump into raids. Alright, I'm just going to jump into a raid and just flip some random invites off and we'll see how we go. Come on, peoples. Ebony, I would suggest jumping out. We can try and duo it. Well, we'll try and duo it and see how we go. It's only a Mega. It's only a tier 4 raid, so... Oh. We don't seem to be doing very much damage to this thing at all. I think we're going to need a couple more. Yeah, I reckon with 1 or 2 more we'd be fine. So I think we're going to need like a minimum of like 4. Yeah, and how does Mega Gyarados not have Dragon typing? My God, it is quiet. Come on, so close. Nah, we're... Unfortunately, we're a bit behind. I reckon one other person with a decent account and we'd probably be pretty good. Might be a good day to actually probably Mega Gardevoir. Probably be my best. Yeah, definitely one extra person, and we'd be fine with this. You could trio it. We'll get it to the red, so that one extra person would make the difference. That's alright. So, like I said, guys, if you would like to jump into a raid, maybe even Mega Septile would be good, or Mega Venusaur. If you would like to jump into a raid, guys, send me a friend request. If you're on my friends list. If you're not, sorry, send me a friend request if you're not on my friends list. If you are on my friends list, just let me know your in-game name. Actually came pretty close with just the duo. Came a lot closer than I thought. You probably could actually duo this with good counters, because we came extremely close to duoing it. Oops. Don't share, go away. Should use Party Boost. I'm not actually raiding with anybody else in person. It's just alright, I will try that one. Why is it throwing me straight back in? That's great, I got a Mega Evolve. What are we gonna evolve? Nah, it's all good, Ebony. Give alright, okay. Going to forest probably. That doesn't play. Alright, I'll make Revolve Gardevoir. You did make a Rayquaza. I was thinking that, but it's just going to be using either Dragon type or Flying type moves. I don't know how that's going to be helpful, given that it's Dark Water. Alright, we'll try that again. Hopefully we can pick up at least one other person. And it doesn't even put Gardevoir on my team. Nope. So it's Kanto. Drida. Okay, this isn't online anymore, so I don't know. Okay, we've picked up another random person anyway. She would say she was going to do some raids, but I don't know what she's doing. Are you going to jump in, Ebony? Okay, good. Alright, we've got it this time. We've got 5 people in this time, so we're good. 7. I'm guessing that some of these are your people. Dibs, yeah, Ebony. Flaky. Alright, we ended up with 9 people. We went from 2 to 9, so we're going to smash through this like so much more easy now. look at the difference. My chat freezing up, or has you guys just been incredibly quiet? Or you guys have just been incredibly quiet? Alright, that was so much better. Didn't even go through one Pokemon that time. Okay, and Eilish did jump into that raid. Not shiny. Dude, chill out. Did anybody get the shiny? Nope. He's being feisty. And Eilish got the shiny from the very first raid. Of course she did. She's been killing it with the shiny luck lately. Alright, we'll jump into another one in just a second. Congrats. Cool. Did I get a Hundo or Shundo Rookity? No. Alright. That was so much better. I know. So much of a difference. So, who is keen for the next raid, guys? Ebony, you said you're only doing one, yeah? Anybody else keen for the next raid? Like I said, guys, send me the friend request if you need to. Yes, you did too. Sorry. You're doing another raid or you're not doing another raid? Wow, we are really struggling today to get people that are actually interested in this. I don't think I'll be doing the whole day at this rate. If we can't get, like, we've done one raid. Like, people just are not interested. I think it's just because we do have Palkia later in the week. And with Com Day being today for some people, yeah, people just don't seem to be. And my regs aren't here. That was the same raid, Ebony. So you didn't use another pass. You just used the same pass that you would have used on that one because it was the same raid. So you didn't actually lose a pass. You won't use your pass until the raid either disappears or you've finished it. Sort of thing. So you finished it, so you wouldn't have used a second pass. So you do have a second pass to use if you want to use it. So yeah, anybody else that wants to jump into a raid, like I said, send me a friend request, guys, if you need to. If you're on my friends list, let me know. Check to see who's online, so we've got an idea of who possibly jump in. Mr. Quado, Wayne might jump in. Iive Days might jump in. Eilish might jump in again. Crazy might jump in if he's not doing his own raid. I guess we'll just try and Raid King, dude. I've done one raid. I don't know how I'm the Raid King. Twitter. Mystic. Waiting for days. You can jump in. Dude. We'll flip her one just because I'm not sure if she's going to jump in herself or. Hey Fitzy, how you doing, man? She's in. Cool. We got another full squad. What was your in-game name, dude? You need to, tell me what your in-game name is, otherwise. Oh wait, it's one, isn't it? Too late for this one, man, but I can get you into the next one. Sorry. Hey Becky, how you doing? Sorry, what's this? 2 days in a row? Yeah, it's Mega Gyarados raid day. Fitzy. I know. Yeah, sorry, Juan. I didn't even think of it until. That's why I try to get you guys to remember to let me know before I jump into the raids. Did you miss something? You obviously, dude. If you're just coming. They did announce it. It is in the news. I think it was a late announcement for this one, though. first hour is almost done. So what I'm going to do is we'll keep playing here for another half an hour or so. And then I'm going to go and start using my daily passes. So I'll jump down onto the Iive and start driving up the Iive. I'm just driving from gym to gym rather than using... not too good. Slipped over yesterday and hurt your bad knee. Probably gonna go to the hospital. Oh, dude, sorry to hear that. Hopefully it's not too bad, man. You gotta go, but you'll jump out. Okay, no worries, Fitzy. You're saving passes for future raids. How did I faint out? Jesus. For the wild area isn't until November, dude. So you got plenty of time to stockpile passes. How we go. Do we get the shiny? No. What I've had the worst luck when it comes to raid shinies recently. And absolutely terrible IVs as well. Fitzy, that's your fault. Sun is dipping back behind the clouds, but okie dokie. Who is keen for this next raid? It's one. Yep, that's right. You wanted. Fitzy, you wanted into. But you're going to invite yourself, but I'll chunk you down anyway, Fitzy. Look, probably put away Fitzy and one. Yeah. Oh my god, Eilish got another shiny. Of course she did. She's got back-to-back shinies from these raids now. She's stealing everybody else's shinies. Way right there, it's a broken down car in the middle of the road and nearly crashed into it. Was like, bloody hell, should have parked in the middle so it hadn't. Yeah, if it's a broken down car, you can't really. I know, she ended up with 7 shinies yesterday at work, just chilling, like not even doing anything. So yeah, she got more shinies than a lot of people that were actually grinding. She got raids from the last raid day that we did, shinies from the last raid day that we did, and she got both the doggos during raid hour for them. So she's been killing it with the shinies lately. And she got a hundo, her first hundo the other day as well. No shiny for you. Alright, anybody else that wants to jump into this next raid? Oh yeah, guys, if you send me a friend request, make sure that you tell me, otherwise I'm just gonna forget. Please be active in the chat, don't just send me a friend request and don't say anything, because chances are I'm not gonna see it. Because I'm concentrating on the chat, so I'm just gonna miss it. We should be good to go for this one. You got no raid passes, otherwise you would. Oh, alright. Why can't I invite anybody to this raid? Fitzy, you're inviting yourself. It's... What else we got? Send her one just in case, because I don't know if she's... Hey, Coupon King, how you doing, man? Welcome in. Who knows why people in Queensland are... It's because they're in Queensland and it's too hot. It's the humidity. I swear, if she gets a third shiny... Alright. Oh, I was going to say there's something already going in with the 4, but 5 will do. Let's see how my phone goes without having the fan running. Apparently Queensland, New South Wales and Victoria are the most dangerous states at the moment this year, the news said, because of cat accidents? Like cat accidents? Oh, yeah, car accidents, okay. I had to think about that for a second. I was like, what could he possibly be? Yeah, of course. Car accidents. And stabbings, yes. I mean, just not last week, the week before, I think it was, Eilish works at Werribee Plaza, like one of the shops there. The same store, JD Sports, had a machete attack one week, and then the next week, people ran in there with hammers stealing stuff. It's the youth crime, just because there's no justice sort of thing. So all the little shits can get away with doing whatever they want. Because people are like, oh no, we can't punish the kiddies. That'd be wrong. So they go through the youth justice system and just get let off. They get warnings. They're literally stabbing each other and like robbing places. And they go to court and the judge just goes, oh, don't do it again. And then and then they do it again. And then they go back to court and they're like, oh, you didn't listen the first time. Don't do it again. And then they just do it again. And it's so stupid. Eilish thinks that we should bring back public hangings. And that would... that set people straight. It's just a standard Tuesday in Werribee, nothing to see. Pretty much, dude. Damn, I keep getting absolutely smashed. This thing is just cutting through my Pokemon. It's gonna be one of those raid days. Gonna use a lot of revives rather. It's just ridiculous. People are bad. You heard some of that on the news. Townsville is pretty bad at the moment with the Ipswich and Brisbane. Same with Ipswich and Brisbane rather. It could be worse. It could be. I mean, it could be like shootings and stuff like that. You can really tell the difference when there's only 4 people in the raid. Yeah, I mean, it's still bad because it's... But I mean, yeah. We get called the new UK. Dude, we're part of the British Empire. You see, one hit. This thing is just... What charge move is this thing using? I'm not even paying attention. Oh, it's got Hydro Pump. That's why. Fair enough. Alright, let's see if somebody other than Eilish can get the shiny now. And it's a... I don't understand why my shiny luck has been so bad lately. In Western Australia, Perth, there was 3-day-old baby fan. Oh, dude, that's not good. If you had the money, you'd move to a different country. Well, where would you go? Like, everywhere's basically the same, man. Funnily enough, it's actually better here than it is in a lot of places. May not seem like it, but it is. Alright. My potions and my revives are taking a bit of a hit so far. Let's see how we go. We need more people in these raids. 4 people isn't enough. I don't think you should move to Brazil, dude. The gun crime and stuff like that in Brazil is, like, pretty bad. There's a lot of poverty in Brazil. Dubai and Switzerland. You don't want to go to Dubai, dude. It's just a tourist hub filled with not so great people. Like, there's nothing that's really good about Dubai. Alright, who is keen for another raid? Ooh, we got online still. Yeah, so like I said, guys, in the chat, let me know if you want to jump into a raid. Maybe you go to Portugal. I'm not sure if Fitzy's still going to jump in. Kanto, 1, are you still keen for raids? Plenty Rainbow. Good days. Eilish is still online. Josh might jump into raids. Crazy might jump into raids. I just got to find people that are just keen for the raids on a consistent basis. Like, I don't know how many more. Brazil's not as bad as people make it out. You lived there for 3 months. You didn't get jumped once. Just stayed out of Rio. Yeah, Rio is like a bad spot just because they have like open carry laws, stuff like that there, so people are allowed to carry. That's not ideal. Alright, as long as the phone's shielded, we should be good. You're good for the day, Shiner. Yeah, see, I think today just in general is just going to be a really slow day. Like, I could have stayed home to deal with this other stuff that's going on, rather than coming out to do raids today, just because it's just, people just aren't interested in mega raid days. And Gyarados, because it's something that we've already had for a while, it's just even less interesting. People just don't care about it. We've managed to do 3 raids so far, and we're on it, or almost halfway through the day. But yeah, it's an old raid boss. So I'm glad that I didn't buy the ticket. Unless it's a new Mega, people just... But that's the thing. We had Mega Arduino only a few weeks back, like a month or so ago, a month or two. And people weren't interested in that. I mean, it's not the greatest Mega in the world, so that's probably why. But we've got another Mega Raid Day next weekend, I think it is, in Mega Sharpedo. If it's in here. Yeah, Mega Sharpedo. That's on the 7th of September. So yeah, I'm pretty sure it's next Sunday. So that's going to be a new Mega. But again, I don't think people are going to be interested in it just because it's not... Like, Mega Raids just don't hit. Unless it's a good Mega, people just don't really care about them. You don't do Mega, sadly. Yeah, a lot of people don't. So again, next week, I don't think I'll buy the ticket either when I come out to host. I'll just play it by ear, and if people are interested in it, then I might buy the ticket. But I'm glad that I didn't buy the ticket today, because I just don't think I'm going to need those raid passes. Brian, how you doing? That's the day before your birthday, so your birthday's next Monday. Sharpedo is really bad. A knockoff version of Gyarados. People will probably only do enough of Mega Energy. Yeah, pretty much. So yeah, we'll play that one by ear as well and see if people are actually interested in doing it or not. Alright, I suppose I can jump in and see if people want to jump in off the... But I can't see people being too interested in it, honestly. Okay, it looks like... Just restart my game. Yeah, we might push through until 4 PM. And if we're still not getting people interested in raids, I might just call it early, guys. Start early, finish early. Do like an hour and a half of it, and I honestly think that that's going to be enough. There's no point trying to grind on something that people just aren't interested in. So I guess I'll give it 15 minutes here. And I might drive down onto the Iive and start hosting some in-person raids rather than using remote raid passes. Just trying to think about who's online that might jump in. One, you said that you're done. Katie's probably doing raids with Matt. Matt's jumping into his raids. Razzie might jump in. Saracen might jump in. Eilish might jump in. Crazy, he's doing his own raids. Josh might jump into raids. Side Destroyer might jump in. I suppose we can try and do one with people. Just invites. Invites. Okay, Neo might jump in. Razzie. Josh. Side Destroyer. Try these 5. Ashes has jumped in, so that's pretty good. Oh man, who jumped out? Why would you jump out? There was enough people to get it done. Why did you jump out? Alright, 3 can get it done. Ah, okay. Eilish. Oh my god, I'm going to leave her in the alert. She better jump out. I hope she jumps out. It's annoying when we had enough people to get it done, but people just didn't want to do it. Leon, if you just stayed in the raid. That was that one number that jumped out. If he stayed in the raid, we probably would have got it done. That's why it's hard inviting people that aren't actually in the stream. Because I'm not sure if Eilish jumped out of that last raid or if she got stuck in it by herself. We'll give Leon enough time to jump out. Is there anybody else that would like to jump into this raid? We'll try again. Oh, hang on. Okay. And she's going to have to... quiet now. It's just this raid day. Nobody's caring about it because it's right after a comm day. So people just, they did stuff yesterday and they're just not interested in tonight's raid day because because it's Gyarados. Like, we've had it for a while. I knew that it was going to be quiet like this today. Like, even my regulars like Negan and Tef and stuff aren't in here. Okay, this one's not gonna... Alright, I'll try and restart my game. Alright, well, Eilish is done with raids. Alright. I am going to drive up onto the Iive and start using some in-person passes if we can. Instead of using remote raid passes. But yeah, given that it's super quiet, given that it's super quiet today, I'm going to try and keep going for another half an hour. And if we just don't have people jumping into raids, I'm probably just going to call it early. Because there's just no point me out here hosting raids if people aren't really interested in them. Not when I've got other things that I can deal with for the day. Yeah, I wish I went with my gut instinct about today, knowing that it just wasn't going to be popular, and just stayed home. Because it's like I knew that today wasn't going to be the day for raids. Come on, mate. the speed limit. Just get stuck behind the one person that wants to dawdle. It says 60, Mr. Jeep, not 50. So yeah, forgive my lack of talking right now, guys, because I'm just driving, so I guess that once I can look at the chat again, I will. Oh, I wish this flipping idiot would get out of my way. It's the only person in front of me, and he just wants to dawdle. If I left where I was just that little bit earlier, do a U-turn and come back down so we can start driving back down. Alright. How you doing, Dean? Welcome in. Need 2 more XL before you completely max out your primate. Nice. Yeah, people in Queensland refuse to do the speed limit as well. They're rubbernecks. Yeah. The dude in front of me was just driving along slowly as well. Alright. This is a good time to gauge. Are there people that are keen on doing this raid? Suppose I did just want to come in here to do a U-turn. I mean, honestly, I did come here to the car park for a different reason, because I was hoping that maybe somebody decided to come down, but I don't. I didn't think I'd get that lucky. god, you just played ads. Why are you playing more ads? Go away. Whenever you're ready. Alright, guys, who's keen on raids? Let me know. If you're keen on doing a raid, send me a friend request. My code is tagged in the chat. If you're already on my friends list, let me know. We've had one person today. That's how quiet it's been. Nobody has cared about Gyarados. This has been like the quietest of raid days that I've ever done. I do have a decent amount of people in the chat though. So, like I said, guys, if you want to do a raid, please do let me know. Send me a friend request if you need to. Code is in the chat if you're already on my friends list. Just let me know your in-game name. I will chuck you on the list. But I'm only going to keep going until 4 p.m. at this rate. If we can't get into any more raid, like if people just aren't interested in raids, that I'm just not going to bother for the last hour. I just don't really feel like there's much point, given that we've done a total of 3 raids for the day. Been here for about an hour and a half so far, and we've done 3 raids. But yeah, even chat's being like super quiet today. People are in here watching, but nobody wants to do raids. I don't understand why. It's like, why are we watching if we're not doing raids? It defeats the purpose. Yeah, I'm so glad that I didn't buy the ticket. Oh, I saved myself $8. I do need to pee as well, which isn't great. Because it's hard to interact with you guys when people aren't even chatting in the chat. I've had a lot more interesting raid days. I think they need to stop with the mega raid days. Don't be sorry, Ebony. It's not your fault that Niantic chooses bad raid bosses. You're busting a lot, you're camping. You're scared, so you had to go into the bushes. So it was dark. Well, that's where you go to the toilet when you're camping. You gotta go into them bushes. The toilets. Oh, so you actually had toilets there, but you weren't using them. Oh, well, like I said, you got a real camping experience. It's not camping unless you've got to dig a hole before you go to the toilet. I haven't been camping in ages. I actually had photos pop up on my Facebook recently, like memories, and they were of the last time I went camping. It was back in like 2017 or something like that. So it's been a while. It's been like 7 years or something. You went to Laidley Heights, which is close to Toowoomba. You don't do camping, you're more of a glamping girl. There's nothing wrong with glamping. But sometimes you gotta rough it. I mean, where I live, where me and my mates went camping, was literally probably half an hour from my house. Just because I live on the edge of a state forest. So yeah, getting there from my joint is a matter of basically just driving down the road and then into the forest. It was so easy for us to get back that on the second day we ran out of alcohol. So me and my mate jumped in his car and actually drove back into town to grab more alcohol before we drove back out camping again. So you're out in the middle of nowhere, but at the same time, you're still close enough to civilization that you can go to the shops if you need to. We had phone reception and stuff, at least on top of the hill, like when you went down into the valley at the gorge, there was no phone reception. Ah, of course, my phone is overheating. It's not doing anything. How is my phone overheating? I swear, this phone is the worst for overheating. I'm just sitting in the car. That's it. It's not even that warm, and my phone is overheating. Come on, peoples. Surely we can get one more raid done. I've got more raids done during raid hours than this raid day. This has been terrible. What a terrible choice from Niantic to drop a raid day on us. Your dog ran away because of your cousin not closing the tent, so your mum and dad had to run after him last night. He ran to your mum, which is good. Yeah, that's good. At least they didn't run off into the bush, sort of thing. That's the last thing that you want. A little bit of a breeze. Just the fan going on the phone, and that's fine. It's charging again. I mean, I appreciate the people that are still sticking around and watching the stream even though nothing is happening. Guys, if you would like to do a raid, please send me a friend request. Code is in the chat. If you're on my friends list, let me know. It's been super quiet tonight because people just, or today I should say, because people just are not interested in Gyarados. We've done a total of 3 raids for the day. So we are struggling. But yeah, it's 20 to 4. So like I said, if it gets to 4 p.m. and we still haven't done another raid, or we've done one but people just aren't interested in another one, I'll probably just call it early. There's no point. Palkia is just a raid hour, and it should hopefully be fairly busy. I mean, because people are looking for candies for Palkia because of Special Rend, I'm guessing that it would be somewhat popular. I mean, the raid days last week, was it? Yeah, last week were Palkia, Origin, and Palkia and Dialga. Origin Day, we did quite a few. So I can imagine that there'll be somewhat. You need Special Rend. Is it Origin or the original one that we're getting during raid day? Raid hour, sorry. So I'm gonna new season, go past September. Eternatus, you can send me a friend request. My code is tagged in the chat, but given how slow today has been, there's no guarantee that we're going to end up doing a raid, dude. People just aren't interested in this because it's an old raid boss. This day can't make its mind up. It's raining again. The sun was shining before. This is typical end of winter, start of spring weather. Melbourne weather is bipolar. Alright, it says that there's like 21 people and nobody wants to raid. What is going on? Come on, guys. Surely we can get enough people to do one raid. Eternatus, like I said, my code is tagged in the chat, dude. So if you send me a friend, and that goes for anybody else. If you want to send me a friend request, guys, to get into a raid, my code is tagged in the chat. Okay, it definitely can't make its mind up. The sun is out and it's raining at the same time. I don't know why I'm using the windscreen wipers. Sun is quite bright. Am I in New Zealand? No, I'm in Australia. Any rainbows? Not that I can see. The sun is pretty bright out there. Actually, yes. I can faintly see one behind me that's actually coming out of the field that's behind me. It looks really close where it is. Yeah, it's like just right out the window there. So yes, I can see a rainbow. I'd turn the camera towards it, but I don't think you guys will be able to see it. Can you see the rainbow? I don't know if you can. Probably not. My code is in the chat. Eternatus. So there's a tagged message in the chat, guys. That's my code. It's getting warm in here with the sun, but at the same time, I'm going to get rained if I open the windows. So yeah, 15 minutes left, guys, and I'm going to call it. So yeah, if we don't have anybody else keen for raids, or we're not doing any raids in the next 15 minutes, I'm just gonna extend the stream for the day. Just check to see who's online. Yeah, see, Pro Planty isn't even online right now. Scarlet at 60 frames per second is cursed. Why, Chom? Why is it cursed? The game runs so smoothly. You're just battling for research. Oh man, that sun is... Okay. That somewhat actually helps. I don't know how we can have so many people in the chat and nobody's interested in doing raids. Still sitting on 11 likes. Guys, if you haven't already, I know there's nothing happening at the moment, so it's not the most entertaining, but please do smash a like on the stream. It does help out immensely. Because there's no lag or pop-ins. Tomioka, how you doing? You spent a ton of money recently on your Switch. You gotta save your cash. That's all good. No, as I said, I can understand people not being interested in this raid day. I do need to pee. Came with Mario Kart World. Hey, nice. Little Jimmy. Who are you? Just so I know, because I wasn't paying attention. I can chuck you on the list, but as I said, unfortunately, I don't know how we're going to go with. Did I hear about it? Yeah. Yeah, you can't not have heard about it. It's been all over the news. He's right though, Mega Gyarados is now since it had a raid day already. Wait, it's had a raid day already? Did it? I can't remember its raid day. I just think in general, people just don't care about it. And it was such a stupid thing to add. This is the perfect definition, like the perfect example, I should say, of Niantic just trying to grab money out of us by just giving us events that we just don't need. Today was an event that we just didn't need. They shouldn't have worried about it. They should have just done next week's raid day and just skipped this one. Like we had one, what, last week or the week before for the Origin Trio, or the Origin Duo. Yeah, just didn't need this one. It was just a money grabbing event, and it's not even working because people just aren't interested in it. Yeah, back in 2022. Okay. Yeah, see, as I keep saying, I had other stuff happening before I came down that I felt was so much more important than today. But I wanted to come down and take some, get that stuff off of my mind, because I'm just going to go home and end up dealing with it again. But at the same time, yeah, I just didn't want to feel bad about making me ruining today sort of thing because of what's going on. I was just like, no, it's fine. You didn't ruin today. Today ruined itself. It's fine. You sent a friend request. Let's see, boy. The new megas are going to be, yeah, but we're probably not going to get mega anytime soon, I don't think, in the game. We don't even have Mega Gyarados or anything, so I can't see them adding that to the game soon. Oh, Luchar. What was one of the other megas? Mega Dragonite, and there was another one, wasn't there? Yeah, honestly, especially Mega Dragonite. this stuff's just not going to be added to the game for a while. Is there anybody else that is interested in a raid? I've got you on the list of Eternatus. I mean, anybody else. Let's just do them. What level are you, Eternatus? Oh. Because I tried duoing one earlier with 2 decent accounts and we just missed it. So preferably we want at least 3 people to jump in. Like 32. I don't think we'll get it done with the 2 of us. We'll need at least 1 more account. I can try and jump in and just send a random invite out, but I don't know how we're going to go. So if we don't have 3 people in, well, at least 3 people in. Yeah, there's just very few people that are actually online right now. How we go? People are just... I don't think it's that, Charlie. I just think people aren't rating this today because it's just not interesting. Yeah, I don't think it's a matter of people just not coming into the stream. Hey, Eilish is jumping into another raid. I didn't think she was going to do any more raids. We've got enough with the 3 that we've got. I just was trying to get Eternatus. She didn't end up jumping into the raid. She jumped into another one. I didn't think she was going to do any more raids today. And did someone bail out that last second? Like, as the raid was starting? Because now it only says 2. So someone bailed out, like, the very last second. I hate when people do that. It's like, if you go... Oh, no, it says 3 now. Okay, cool. I was going to say... I hate when people leave you in the lurch, like... What's going on? My game was lagging out. Alright, we've got this. We're doing pretty good damage to it. No, you fainted me out just at the worst time. We're on track to getting it done. It's going to be close, but... saw a baby kangaroo yesterday. Yeah, went to wildlife park just recently, and they had like kangaroos that you could feed, and there was a little baby kangaroo there. It was so cute, just hopping around with its mum, little Joey. As long as we've got it in the red by 90 seconds, we should be good. Alright, good. We're on track. Screen so pixelated. It's probably just because I might be under trees. My internet's lagging a bit. There's a little Ivysaur in there. I guarantee you that's Eilish's Ivysaur. She's using the last things that she's got. Yeah, screen looks okay. Might just be you. The screen looks alright, man. For me. And did we get a shiny for our efforts? No, we did not. God damn it. And more terrible IVs. I'm not too fussed about not getting a shiny Gyarados because I have Gary and okay, we have 4 of them already, but if you want to include the Magikarp, it's not something that we need. Sort of thing, so I'm not too fussed that we don't have a shiny for today. Alrighty, guys. I'm going to put one more call out there for a raid. Is there anybody that is keen for a raid? Because, yeah, if we can't get anybody else into another raid, I'm just going to wrap it up for the evening. Sorry, so you're up. Okay. You came in just... anybody else? If I can't get enough people to do a raid by the time that this one's despawned up here, I'm probably just going to call it, guys. Because it's just been too slow of a day. But also, no worries, you got... Yeah, like I said, it's like, we'll just see how we go for numbers if I can't get... Because we've been struggling all day to get people into raids. People just don't care about Gyarados. So, raid boss people are pretty bored with. So yeah, if we can't get numbers, that's all good. I will just wrap it up for the day, because I do need to go to the toilet. I gotta pee. You almost got a hundo with your Gyarados? Oh, sorry, I turned notice. Are you little Jimmy? No worries, Ebony. Take it easy. I will see you on Tuesday. How you doing, Jody? You're here watching but can't do raids because you don't have roommates. All good. Don't have remote raids. Yeah, it's just his raid boss. I'm not too fussed about it. As I said, I would have liked to have just stayed home today. I should have just listened to my myself. Like, in all honesty, I was hoping that earlier when I did go out, that I was just going to stay out for the day and not actually have the time to do the raid hour, because I was just going to be like, it doesn't matter, I don't need to do it anyway. But that didn't quite pan out, and then other stuff happened, and then I was just like, oh man, the last thing that I want to do is go and do this raid day. But we're here. Okay, you're okay. You're Jimmy. I thought you were the other one. I thought you were the ice-ish boy, ice-ish. Still smashing that. Yeah, dude, if you haven't already, please do hit the like button. We're sitting on 14 so far, so we're only 6 away from 20. So even though the stream has been incredibly slow, people have still been showing some love. So yeah, if you haven't already, please do hit the thumbs up button. See if we can get it to 20. I think I can probably put the pen and the pad away. Doesn't look like it's going to happen. Sour candy. You're going to go attend a guest? Okay, no worries, man. Hampus, you'd need to send me a friend request, but honestly, we're not going to get enough people to do raids right now. Nobody's interested in. I mean, you can send me a friend request, and Saracens is here. I suppose if we can get one more person. So, Hampus, if you want to send me a friend request, my code is tagged in the chat. No worries, Charlie. Take it easy. My code is tagged in the chat. See if this list is updated. Sometimes if you restart the game, it updates the list a bit better. Okay, so yeah, there's a few other people online now. Alright, this raid is just about despawned. I'll give it a few more minutes, guys, but I don't think we're going to get any more raids done. Yeah, that got cold all of a sudden. The sun went behind the clouds and just instantaneously got cold. I'll let it get to 1:15. So yeah, Hampus, if you want to send me a friend request, I'd do it now. My code is tagged in the chat. So once it gets to 1:15, I'm just going to call it. All good, James. I'm not cold. It was just the wind got cold, man. And at this point, there's one person that I want to help me with that, and she's not here at the moment. Next raid has popped up. Come on, guys. We're struggling. Yeah, look away from my screen for. Okay. All right. Done. Let me just check to see where. Level. Okay, sorry, someone's still on. Cool. All right, I'll send. We just got one done with trio, so we should be able to do it again. Seraphim's decent level. This will be our last raid, guys, because actually I need to heal up before I go. Alright, let's try this again. Menace and Saracen. Decent level. I don't keep track of people's levels, so I'm just assuming. Alicia's online again, so maybe she's going to jump in again. Sweet, Crazy jumped in. Yeah, you're a decent level, dude. You're level 47. That's a decent level. Just jumped in again. Alright. Yeah, this will be our last raid. We got a good squad though, so we're managing. At least we're able to get these couple of guys that wanted to do one more raid into another one. Alright, good luck, guys. Use your charge. I hate it when you get a charge move charged and you just can't trigger it before you get KO'd. Like this. Trigger. Why aren't you using a charge move? But we are smashing through this. And done. Alright, shiny vibes. And did we get the shiny to finish? No. Of course we did. Why? Why am I having such terrible luck when it comes to raid shinies recently? Chillax. Feisty, did anybody get the shiny? Alright, there we go, beautiful. Another garbage one, that's right. I got a couple of hundos for Gyarados, so it's OG. Hey, you got the shiny? Nice. I'm glad somebody got it. We've got a few people shinies tonight, let's say. Alright. Is there anybody else? Like, are people keen for another one, or is that it? Because I can drive up to this other one if the same people want to jump back into another raid, but it just depends on if... Forrest Jensen, how you doing? Like, honestly, I could call it quits right now. I think I'm pretty done. much interest in it anymore. I think we've done our... How many have we done for the day? 5. Which is very different from what we'd usually do during one of these days. We'd do like 20 plus with some of the other ones. Yeah, we're just figuring out if we're going to do one more. Because that one was going to be our last one, but I just need to see if we've got the numbers to do another one. So I'll give it a couple of minutes and see what people want to jump in. If not, I will wrap up the stream because I still need to pee. How many shiny Pokemon do I have? Over 4,000 at this point. 4,049 shinies. None from today. We got 21 yesterday from Comday. Yeah, my storage is 8,950 and 4,050-ish of them. So almost half of my storage is just shiny Pokemon. You have 8? Don't worry, dude. I still remember when I had like 1 or 2 shinies in my storage. Back in the days. Hey, you have 100 Gyarados and finally get... Hey, nice, dude. I'm glad that we could get you your candy that you needed to... Your Mega Energy, rather. Alright. I think we're pretty much done, guys. I don't think we're going to get numbers for any more raids. We're just on 15 likes. So yeah, we're still only 5 likes away from 20, guys. So if you haven't already, please do smash that like button. But given that there's just not interest in today's raid boss sort of thing, I am going to wrap up the stream here because there's no point streaming for another 40 minutes if people just don't want to raid. I should be back on Tuesday for Spotlight Hour. So that'll be our next stream, hopefully. We'll just play it by ear and see what happens. But yeah, that's more unlikely what we'll be doing. But yeah. Alrighty, guys. Thank you so much for everybody that has tuned in today. Good luck with your raid days. Hopefully you guys will do better. Get shinies and all of that good stuff. Like, comment, and subscribe. All that usual jargon. Norris, awesome. Yeah. Alrighty, guys. What's my saying? My God, my brain stopped working. How do I end my streams usually? Thank you, everybody. Alrighty, guys. Yeah. Enjoy your morning, evening, noon, or night. Stay safe. Happy hunting. Good luck for your raid days. All of that good stuff. And yeah, I will see you guys hopefully on Tuesday. So until then, peace out. Have a good one. I'll see you guys then.